Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to a video on the channel. It is August, and I just wanted to say before anything else on this video today, thank you guys so much for the absolutely insane support on the channel, whether it has been pack opening videos, market crash videos, just whatever it has been, man. Thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you guys for watching me. Thank you guys for building this amazing community over on YouTube, over here on YouTube and over on Twitch, and even on Twitter, man. The Twitter community amongst us is amazing. So without being cringe, I just wanted to say I do really appreciate you guys. I said this tonight as I posted an Alaba review on my second channel as well. Just thank you guys, man. Thank you so much. I'm so excited for the fall. I'm so excited to make coins. So excited to try players. Excited for a better year of gameplay, solo challenges, all that stuff. Hopefully all that stuff is going to keep us wanting to play FIFA. Because right now we're all just addicts and honestly, it's not a good situation. But I am very confident about EA in the fall. With the better content that they've been bringing us right now because of my friend Jamie FUTTIES who went to go work over there. And he has a very good brain. Me and him always had very similar thoughts in terms of what EA content should be like. So I was really happy the day he went to start working there. Pretty much noticed a change 6 weeks ago in content. It has gotten way better. It makes you want to play the game in the last month of the year when you didn't even want to play the game in the fourth month of the year. So very good job and kudos to him. Not kudos to EA. Kudos to FUTTIES. He is killing it and he is doing a lot more than he should have to do with the starter job that they brought him into. So that's not what this video is about. This video, guys, we're going to go over the objectives. We're going to go over some of the SBCs. And tonight's video is going to be purely focused around preparing for the Hazard and the Griezmann SBC tomorrow. It's going to be one or the two. I don't think Felix will win because he's got the low base rating. So I do really believe that Hazard or Griezmann's going to win. We're going to run through on the market some different things you guys can do to prepare / make coins for the SBC. If the video helps you guys tonight, thumbs up is appreciated. So, starting with the weekly objectives. Win 2 squad battle matches using 11 Chinese Super League players on minimum world-class difficulties to earn a FUTTIES Alex Teixeira. I think that's how you pronounce his name. We'll take a look at the cards in a minute, but that card is a very good-looking card, and it's easy to obtain. Score at least 2 goals with a Serie A player in 4 separate rivals matches to earn a FUTTIES Juan Jesus. Not the worst thing ever. Definitely don't have to win the games, which is nice. Then you've got a bunch of swap deals, and they've given you enough swap deals to the point where if you really want to go and get Renato Sanchez, you can literally get him today. You had the SBC yesterday, the given player yesterday, and then you have 3 things in weekly objectives that can let you go and get that like Renato Sanchez if you want it today. Completionist objective, complete all other weekly objectives, so then you get a 50k pack, which is awesome. Win 12 rivals matches this week to get a 100k pack. I will be grinding that on my stream this week because of all the special cards and packs. That is a very nice situation. You can get 150k of packs, which is really nice this week by doing the weekly objectives. And then so just so you guys can kind of check it out and take a look at some of those cards. They are pretty good looking cards. I have to say so myself, guys. You've got this Alex Teixeira, which is a fantastic looking card. I will be definitely reviewing him on my second channel this week. He looks absolutely superb. 4-star, 4-star, Brazilian with high medium work rates, 97 pace, 90 shooting, 87 passing, 94 dribbling, 82 physical, 99 acceleration, 91 finishing, 99 agility. Just an overall really good looking card. And then you've got this amazing looking Juan Jesus, which is also just a spectacular looking card. Both of these cards look so good. You got Juan Jesus 91 rated, low high work rates, 89 pace, 91 defending, 94 physical. He's got 90 acceleration and 90 agility on a center back, which is just mental. 99 jumping, 85 stamina, 94 strength, 99 aggression. A lot of other good stuff to go with the card. 91 interceptions, 86 heading accuracy, 89 marking. Just both really good cards. So GG's to EA, man. Kudos to, not EA, sorry. Kudos to FUTTIES on the good weekly objectives. We all appreciate that, man. We all do, and it keeps us living a little bit at the end of the game. So let's talk about it, guys, because FUTTIES Pogba, I'm not sure if it's still available. Let me double check if it is still available in the SBC section. I think it goes away tomorrow. No, FUTTIES Pogba gave you 17 days, so this SBC is definitely still available. Now, when FUTTIES Pogba first came out, guys, FUTTIES Pogba is a card that I think on the market EA would expect to be probably 2.5 to 3 million coins. The SBC initially came out at 1.25 mil. And the whole market, to be honest, has had a downturn in the last week. The whole market, because of how they did putting in special cards into packs, everything on the market has essentially crashed in the last week. So a lot of price adjustments are going to happen. SBCs are going to come out and be cheaper. For example, guys, today we got this absolutely insane Alaba card. It's a really insane card. Okay, we got this card today, boys. And he comes out to be 185,000 coins for the card that has these, I believe it's the second most in-game stats in FIFA right now. So the value that is going to be going on with the SBCs should be adjusted now. So now Pogba, because of the market, for an 89 rated squad, an 88 rated squad, an 87 rated squad, an 86 rated squad, a Premier League, a French, and an 85 rated squad, it's worth 850K. Now, what you guys remember about Pogba was because when he was really popular, obviously, when he first came out, his price spiked like crazy because you saw a lot of cards going up on the market because people were really interested in it. So we have this vote this week, and that is between Hazard, it is between Griezmann, and it is between Joao Felix. Now, you've got transfer cards, right? So I voted for Hazard. That's the Madrid transfer card, so there's going to be a certain value on that if he wins. My guess is that Hazard is going to win. But never underestimate the power of Barcelona fans. You guys saw with Neto versus Areola. And never underestimate the power of France. And just Griezmann, man. Griezmann's a very popular player amongst the world. So I don't really know who's going to win out of those two. That's going to be very interesting. Unfortunately, I do not think Joao Felix is going to win. I think people are kind of focused on that endgame situation. So let's talk about one thing before we talk about prices, before we talk about investments, anything regarding what you guys can do to prepare for him. So Hazard is a 98 rated team of the season. It's important to look at that. His next special card is 96. The voting card they released was 91 rated because that's his base, I believe. I am assuming that EA is going to either do a 97 rated or a 98. I don't think they'll give him a 99 because of an SBC. That's just crazy. If it's a 99 rated card, they've got to kind of scale it towards other 99 rated cards. I just personally don't see EA dropping a 99 rated Hazard. I just don't really see it. I could see a 98 basically being the same card as this, but a transfer Madrid card, or maybe EA likes to do this. They've done this in the past with like Team of the Years, Team of the Seasons, and things like that, where they kind of say, hey, we'll give it the same rating. We'll give it a few different stats. So maybe they go 97 pace, 99 shooting. They do something like that. They like to do that with those kind of cards. Or it's a 97 rated and it's a little less. So with this new market crash, Hazard's Team of the Season on the market is 1.5 million. It's like 1.5 million right exact. So this card has dropped substantially in the last week. It was actually 3 million coins about a week ago. All right, that was really cringe. It was 3 million coins about a week ago. So now it's about 1.5 million. I would expect for them to bring an SBC. I think it will be priced very similar to Paul Pogba. If it's a 98 rated, a 97 rated, I would expect EA, before inflation, to probably price this SBC between 750K and 1.1 million. Now, that's going to be with a lot of packs back. I don't know if they're going to do 7 squads again, but I think they'll definitely do 6 squads. I don't know exactly what they're going to do, but that's the price of Hazard on the market. I'm kind of just letting you guys know what I think they're going to do with these two guys, and then we'll talk about some things you guys can do to prepare/invest. Then you look at Griezmann. Griezmann is obviously a Barca card. I think they'll give him a 96 or 97. He's released as an 89 as the vote card, and Griezmann on the market is 850. So if Griezmann gets a card as an SBC, I think because of the Barcelona situation, I think that's a little different with the links. They would make him still about 550 to about 800K. I think they wouldn't really give you that much of a discount because they know it's a transfer version. It's a version that maybe some of you guys are a little bit more curious to try out/use. So we get to this point here where if it's a 97, I would expect it to be about 700, 750. If it's a 96, it's probably going to be 600 to 650 to 550. The same thing goes with Hazard. If it's a 98, which is his Team of the Season, don't really expect it to be that much below 1 million, probably more around that mark. If it's a 97, maybe it's about 600. Because the thing is, guys, when I look today at the price of Alaba, I see, okay, EA is really scaling down these prices because 86s and 85s are just so cheap on the market now that it's scaling down the price. But this is, I mean, today, guys, we got a card in the Bundesliga, which EA has been making overpriced all year. They've made Player of the Month Royce, all those Player of the Month through the years, very, very expensive because they know people are whipped to the Bundesliga and FIFA this year. A lot of people have committed to Bundesliga teams. So for me, that this card today came out to be 200K was like mind-blowing. I think Team of the Season Goretzka was like 400K, 350. So this was like something for me today to say, wow, okay, EA might really be going with this whole It's August situation and really sending that idea. So last time, guys, when we invested or restocked a club or whatever we did before, we did make a lot of coins. I think a lot of people watching my videos really made a lot of coins last time we did this. So here's the deal. With tomorrow, I think there's a lot of people that at this point are going to be cool with, okay, if the SBC comes out and it's less than 1 million coins, I think a lot of people are going to be okay with that. I think a lot of people are going to say, hey, okay, I'll go buy what I need to buy. And that's my honest opinion. I think you're going to see a lot of people that are really just fine with it. What I'm going to do to prepare today, guys, I'm probably going to sit here with you guys for 10 minutes, talk about some different kind of things that would relate towards cards going up. and then we'll move on from there. So something last time that I did really well on, guys. Not this card specifically. And a little tip tonight before you guys go ahead and you invest. Probably just sit there and try to get undercuts. Like, this guy right now is 30K, okay? So, because they're all in packs and so many people are opening packs, you're going to have the ability to really get some nice undercuts. So, look for the undercut before you buy. You're gonna save a lot of coins in the long run. So, I'll just buy this one. He's 32,750, but this one's 31K. So, I saved 1.5K. So, this is a 1.75. This is a 92 rated. I do think they're going to probably ask for some Team of the Seasons because right now you have Team of the Seasons in SBC section. So you have right now the ability to essentially pack a Team of the Season through the SBC. So I think for you guys, man, you guys probably want to look in the range of making sure tonight that you do a 92 to 96 club stock. That is because what will happen tomorrow, and this is what has been happening with these SBCs, when EA makes it like 88, 89, when they kind of go for that rating, what's been happening is that the golds at that level go so high that the best way to make coins, or the best way to get the cheapest solution for people when they do the SBC, is that they go ahead and they use the higher rated cards, and then they go with like 84, 85s, 83. So they'll chuck a bunch of 90. I was doing it, guys, because I know this, guys, because I was doing Pogba SBC on stream last week, and I was like, okay, what's the cheapest way to do it? And the cheapest way turns out that you have to basically go ahead, put a bunch of 92 to 95s in your club, right? And then you go ahead after that, and then you put a bunch of like 83, 84s. And that's kind of what we did last week, and it did work out really well for us because those seem to be the two that went up the most. But last week, guys, you saw some stuff in the Premier League, like Ederson and things like that were a little bit more useful. That stuff went up a ton, and I think you got to be careful. Like I wouldn't buy anything specifically for Hazard or specifically for Griezmann because I think it's a really close call. I don't think we really know who's gonna win. I think it's a really close call. Last week I was able to tell you guys, like, hey guys, Pogba's winning. Like, he's gonna win. But this week I really don't know because you've got that Hazard transfer. Very, very popular transfer, very popular player. Obviously, Madrid, very popular club. And then you've got Griezmann, who I talked about this already. Griezmann is a very popular player, across the world. So it has to do with that. So 92s, guys, you could stock those right now. 93s are about 36 to 37. I'm kind of just getting these in the club. And here's what I do with this, guys. I'm interested in doing this SBC anyways. So for me, I like to invest in this kind of stuff because I actually am planning on completing this SBC tomorrow. So for me, when I do this, I'm able to just get this stuff in my club at non-inflated prices, which is a really nice thing to do because you're going to be really mad tomorrow. And this is how I think about it. This stuff may go down tomorrow, guys. I don't really know. But what I know is that when you guys get to the SBC time and you want to do one of these SBCs, because let's be honest, it is August. A lot of you guys are just caring less about your coins and you want to do SBCs. You're going to have this stuff in your club already, which is very important. It is really important. I probably wouldn't pay more than like 40K for 93s. What EA may do tomorrow, and this is something that you guys got to keep in mind to be careful with while you invest. There's going to be a lot of packs for Hazard and for and or Griezmann. So EA will do a job of supplying good packs because what they're going to want to happen, guys, is essentially tomorrow the packs are going to supply all of these cards that are getting inflated. And EA wants that because I think EA is going to want no card to really go up because I don't think they want people to profit. I also think EA really wants to, set a bar of SBC price. And I think if cards get too up, it's going to drift away from that bar. So I think EA will do a good job of probably selecting the proper packs to kind of neutralize whatever, inflation happens or doesn't happen. A lot of the time, guys, with this investing, what you'll see is like a guy like Sarabia, who's got a 94 rated team of the season. That's, I think, 40K. If that's a situation tonight when you're looking around, you should buy that player when in doubt because the higher rated, the cheaper. It means for me, it's totally going to get used in SBCs more. If you see really high rated players that are a lot cheaper than the next lowest rated, etc. For example, this right here, right? Illich is like the same price as 93s. This guy is 94 rated. So for me, this is like a no-brainer that a guy like this at the same price of 93s is going to just absolutely like soar tomorrow. If there's like an 88 or an 89 rated, right? That's the big if. So for me, maybe on a guy like this for the current price right now, maybe not when you guys are watching this video, but for the current price right now, that's a guy that I would really, really enjoy as a potential investment. I think that has a lot of potential. You're going to get a guy also probably like this, and I'll show you guys right now. Another player is like this Verratti, right? Verratti is an interesting one because Verratti's like 10K more expensive. But the thing that Verratti offers that's really unique is that he's going to get you a lot more chemistry than a lot of the other players. So there's going to be cards like this that potentially, maybe you want to have one or two of these guys in the club, because if you get a solution that's an 88 or an 89, and that solution ends up having a lot of chemistry, you're going to probably see a guy like this go up a lot more than Illich. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Just due to the fact that they provide a ton of chemistry. There's a lot of different ways you guys can prepare for this outside of Team of the Seasons. You don't need to buy Team of the Seasons. I know there's going to be a lot of guys that watch this video that, to be honest, don't have the coins that just sit there and buy Team of the Seasons or do a club stock. Like, I completely understand you guys and I understand those guys. Last time what I said to those guys was, guys, buy 83, buy 84s, buy 85s, and buy 86s. And I still stand by that. I think that's a really good look if you're a guy that maybe can't full-on afford an insane amount of high-rated Team of the Seasons and putting those in the club. So right now what I'm pulling up, before I go do all that, I'm going to go look at, right now, the ratings for 95. So at 95, like, you have keepers. Trap is 45K. Is that correct? Trap is 45K. I think that's probably a snipe, because I know the feeling when you pack Trap, you get really mad that you packed them and you just list them up. So yeah, you've got 95 rated at 47,000 coins. Potentially the day before the biggest a big SBC on the level of Paul Pogba. And yesterday he was 46K. So these guys have all just tumbled down this crazy, crazy price drop because of them being supplied in packs. But at the end of the day, the rating is huge. And if it's 50 chemistry, then I'll tell you this much, guys. If the rating for the chemistry is only 50, it doesn't matter what the rating is. That's massive. If you're able to do 50 chem, because it doesn't matter if you get a guy or two off chem, in the long run, you're going to be able to really, really save yourself. Instead of, for example, an 88 rated squad, if you're able to kind of filter in a 95 rated, with a bunch of 84s or 85s, you're going to save yourself a ton of coins. And that's why you see these high rated Team of the Seasons, usually when these SBCs come out, just absolutely rocketing. I remember last week, when I was investing for this, I checked my trade pile with you guys, and we looked at, like, I think it was Tadic. It was ridiculous. Like, the price of those cards on the market was, like, absurd. I was looking at them with my stream, and I was like, is this real? Like, is this actually the price? And they went up like crazy. Now, guys, look, at the end of the day, they may not go up tomorrow. I'm just trying to give you guys the most ways possible that I feel like would be a good way to invest for either of these cards. That's kind of, at the end of the day, what I'm here to provide for you guys. Another guy that I think is a decent one if you want to go even higher, I think Ziyech right now is I think his 96, it looks like, is about 67K. I would say probably anything at 70 or under for this is probably a decent look. That's probably something that you could get your hands on. Like 71, I'm cool with that. 68 right here, I'm cool with that. And then we'll stock the one in the club. We'll put the one on the transfer list. So that for me works. Then you're going to get to this different situation, guys, where obviously we've just talked about those cards. Now I would start to look into maybe getting like 85. So before Pogba, when we bought 85s, I think there were like 8,000 coins. So let's take a look and see where 85s are right now. Obviously, Alaba came out today, so 85s are going to be up a little bit because he has an 85, 86. So yeah, 85s are about 10,000, 10,500. You're going to have guys probably like Brahimi doing really well tomorrow. Brahimi's a pretty good example of a player that would do pretty decently, and usually gets in pretty solutions that are going to, chemistry-wise, he's always going to be a little bit more expensive. So, if you're a guy who has a little bit maybe of a lower budget, go ahead instead of the Team of the Season and buy, 1085s that are going to link to really, that are going to be super linkable. 85s are always a really, really good look. That kind of seems to be the golden number. 86s and all that get interesting because you've got a lot of cards of that. Right now, you've got a lot of those kind of cards like Batshuayi, Richarlison. Those are 86s. Those cards are discard. You can literally go onto the market right now, I believe, and buy Batshuayi's ones to watch. I think it says according to Flippin, he's 10,000 coins. He's not 10,000, but that's another thing that you would see that would maybe potentially be a look. Then you've also, if you guys look into it, you've also got Socrates' ones to watch card. 13,000 coins. Hakimi, 13,000 coins. Jordan Lukaku, 13,000. Like, you have all these cards that you can look into if you're really, 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 like, into trying to invest for this SBC tomorrow. You could also pull up 84s. That's another thing that I would talk about. I liked 85s a lot. 84s, 84s were something that I was doing. So 84s are down a good amount, man. Kasper Schmeichel's 5K. Right now in this market, like, it's weird because you've got a lot of the top tier cards going down, but a lot of the SBC cards are still really up. 84s at that price are not too bad, to be honest. 5.5, 5.1. Having those in your club not only tomorrow is going to potentially make you money. I don't know 100%. But at the end of the day, it should also help you do the SBC. Something that you guys may want to do, and this is something that I think is a long shot for this SBC. Again, this is a video just trying to prepare you guys. I don't know anything about it. I'm just giving you guys ideas. I would say La Liga stuff. So maybe, like, you know if Hazard and Griezmann are gonna potentially, Hazard or Griezmann are gonna win. Maybe you look towards getting like Carvajal, Jimenez, those kind of golds. Or then if you go to the top tier, you go for like La Liga team of the seasons. Maybe Canales is like a 90 rated team of the season. Maybe there's a squad tomorrow that's like a few La Liga players because it's Griezmann or Hazard, and you can already kind of predict that. So that's pretty much what I would do to prepare, guys. I would just kind of make sure you restock what you did for Paul Pogba. If you guys want to go look back at that video and see what we bought, you guys can go ahead and do that. I don't really see either of these SBCs tomorrow being worth more than $1 million, but I do think whatever one comes out, there will be some hype and people will do it right away. I do think Pogba was very popular, but I think a lot of people were hyped up for Hazard or Griezmann, so thinking that there's going to be some definitely movement in the market with some cards tomorrow. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the upload tonight. I know it's a little bit later of an upload. Thank you guys for the support. Hopefully EA don't make these too much tomorrow. This is pretty much all I could tell you for investing. And then just stick to prices, man. Make sure you guys are looking at graphs. Don't buy stuff that's inflated. That's just pretty much how I would prepare for tomorrow. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing it because I got to do the SBC anyways because I want to try them. And I'm going to make sure that's pretty much what I'm doing to alleviate whatever inflation comes out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in a video soon. Peace out.